Most of us look forward to celebrating the holidays by indulging in a big dinner with family and friends, but for some, it can be a triggering time of year. Here's ABC's Eva Pilgrim.
The most wonderful time of the year can be triggering for the nearly 29 million Americans who will struggle with an eating disorder within their lifetime. The National Eating Disorders Association reporting a spike in calls to their helpline during the holiday season.
You're at a ton of events that revolve around food. And if you have an eating disorder, even issues around food or your weight, then it's likely to be a troubling, difficult, stressful time for you.
And studies suggest social media can potentially be harmful, especially for teens.
There's some really interesting studies that show that for teens in particular, the more they are on social media, the higher the rates of eating disorders. And with adults, the more social media time they spend, actually the higher rates of depression, anxiety, and all sorts of mental health issues.
On TikTok, dietitian Kylie Sakida making it her mission to make a positive impact and break stigmas for her more than 2 million followers.
With my history of having an eating disorder myself, I understand that experience. I always want to make sure that I'm presenting information in a very, again, positive way that isn't going to be harmful to people.
With more than 1 billion users, TikTok offering ways to avoid potential triggers.
We're really committed to making sure that folks have this safe, comfortable environment to express their own creativity. You can select a specific search term that might not be comfortable for you and block that term.
The social media giant teaming up with the National Eating Disorders Association. And when it comes to holiday stressors that aren't online,
Make sure that you have an action plan. Make sure that you have support lined up. Be aware of what your triggers are and have your support system on call, ready to get texts from you or calls if you get into trouble.
And as a reminder, whenever we talk about these things, if you're struggling with a mental health distress issue, including thoughts of hurting yourself or suicide, you can text or call the crisis line at 988. It's free help and it's available 24/7.